Whagwan Jeffries. It's been a while since I've posted. Christ on a bike, has everything gone wrong? Do you know, that final whistle went against Aston Villa, and I thought, that's it. I even titled that video, The Nightmare is Over. Little did I know it was about to continue in tenfold. We go straight from Villa to Malaysia, where we do an open top bus to Jeff and his missus, because nobody else turned up. And we got beat, quite humiliatingly. Then, we become Hong Kong champions of the universe. So as I'm recording this now, it has just come out. The clown that is Garnacho, I created that myself, thank you very much. But the clown that is Garnacho has just posted this on his Instagram. Just a bit of context. You know, it's not AI, it's not fake. This is actually on his Instagram. That is Alejandro Garnacho. The tit that spat his dummy out after the Europa League final. Whilst on that, mini tour that we've just done in Malaysia, where he's, every single photo is like, Garnacho, can I have a picture? See? Comes out and now does this. So he's wearing an Aston Villa shirt, picking his, the bum fluff from his ass, what it looks like. That is a piss take. Now, I know I've seen a lot of fans saying, it's not that deep. He's just supporting his friend. Bollocks! He knows exactly what he's doing. His brother's probably with him, pissing his sides as well, going, do you know what, this'll fucking wind him up. There's a lot more sinister about this, right? Albeit, Rashford has f***ed Villa off. He's no longer their player, but, he's got Rashford on the back there. Now, after what Rashford came out with, quotes about him escaping the club, bit like freedom fighter Sancho, said similar things, he feels free again and stuff like that. He's been linked with Villa, goes and puts a Villa fucking shirt on. And then, twatty Rashford just comes and pops up and says, my brother. I'm surprised he's not put it in fucking Spanish because he's that obsessed. I tell you what, these prima donna little bastards would not even dare try this if Fergie, back in the Fergie days. Fergie would have fucking suplexed the bastard through the medical fucking bench. And people say, oh, it's not that deep. Name me another player in the Premier League that's doing that to their club. It's like Phil Foden wearing a United shirt with Manu on the back, innit? All right, not a direct rival. Bruno Fernandes wearing a Newcastle shirt. Even though they're not like big rivals or anything, you just don't do it, do you? Footballers know exactly what they're doing these days, and this little knows exactly what he's doing. This is just literally shocked the internet. It's fucking worldwide news. This is what he wants. All the attention on this little veneer-loving twat. But people missed this one. That's not fake, by the way. That is Amad Diallo in a Brighton shirt. Now, again, people have said, oh, you're overreacting on this. Stop going too deep. Going too deep? All right. Whoever you piss in support then, imagine your fucking top players wearing a Man United shirt. Huh? You just don't do it, do you? You have a loyalty and respect to your own club. You just don't go out and do this. We've had players in the past who are twats, but they've still had a level of respect for the club and not gone out and done this. Now, there's no way that Amad is leaving to go piss in Brighton, although they're better than us. But somebody said it's because he's got his mate's name on the back. Oh, that makes it 10 times better, doesn't it? Garnacho's got his mate on his back. We've took over the mantelpiece from Arsenal of being the most bantered club in England now. Because not only has the news of fucking transfers and everything stagnated like my morning piss and is slower than my metabolism, and because there is no news that we can get excited about, shit like this happens. Where's the social media team advising them? If you do that, you're going to kind of piss off, the biggest fan base in the world. Most of this video will be about us being the laughingstock of the Premier League. Not only did we finish 15th, the worst in history, we lost the Europa League to Spurs with one shot on target, get beaten by a Malaysian team. You couldn't even sell a Braille book to a blind person the way United are at the minute. But I cannot see, I'm legally blind. And better yet, this came out the other day. Ruben Amorim has yet to decide if Marcus Rashford, Anthony, Garnacho and Sancho will be included in the pre-season tour.
Fuck your face, yeah? Yeah, and fuck the fucking lot of you as well. What do you think of that, eh?
I think that's just made your fucking mind up, hasn't it? To save your reputation and possibly your job by Christmas, you probably won't have the way the club are going. For the love of God, do not take any of them to pre-season. If you do, we're finished. We're finished as a club. I'm telling you now, Reds, right? I've bit my tongue. I've let all the other channels, do their shit and feed you the bullshit. Oh, we're getting this. Then we're not. We're getting this. He subbed us. We're getting this. Nothing's happening. In, out, shake it all about, yeah? This is exactly the same repeat we've had for the past, fuck knows that, since the Glazers came. We get a quick signing in. Oh, everything's fucking, whoa, couldn't you? Whoa, new shiny toy. We put a bid in for Mbumo 3 weeks ago and nothing's happened. And we're only haggling over 5 mil. And the player only wants us. It's the easiest deal to do, but United are like, no, you see, you didn't throw in the scampies. No deal for now. I want a curly whirly now. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing at the minute. That's how they're acting. For all the Reds that came out and said, sell Bruno. Jim pumped in so much money that we could spend and lose so much. None of it's been spent. We've just signed deals. More sponsorship deals than I can fucking have hot dinners, and that's hard. We've just done that. Still no signings. Oh, crap. My microphone's gonna go. Shite. It was someone said the other day, I think to wait until July for the new financial year to make signings. If that happens, oh my God, be very afraid, because our pre-season starts the 19th of July against the scummy Leeds, and we have only Cunha in. And sold, nobody. But it gets better. Just wait for the rest of the stuff to come through this video. So strap yourselves in. So as you can tell by the thumbnail, well, this tit head, me, but the one next to me and that, we're getting on now. So Manchester United, you know, after the fixtures were released, everybody got excited, apart from us, because we've got the hardest start that fucking anybody could wish for. But they've released the new ticketing prices. And oh my God, how many protests happened last year? Yeah, about these leeches taking the piss out the fans, right? So what's the hierarchy just gone and done? So, you know, the whole of our fan base are pissed off, Jim. Yep. Why don't we double the price of the tickets? Sounds f***ing great. Do it. And it's happened. They've put them into categories now. Cup fixtures, a minimum of 32 quid to 52 quid. Piss take. Bearing in mind, the away tickets are 30 quid. Cat C, up to 60 quid. Cat B, 86 pissing pounds. Now remember, it peaked at 66 last season for a normal ticket. Kids, adults, OAPs. They couldn't give a shit if you're crippled, young, or pubescent. Yeah? You're getting charged. So this year, they've upped it by another 20 quid. But oh, no, there's another step down below. Category A, 97 pissing pounds. Are you taking the piss? To watch a team that finished 15th? Am I missing the mark here or something? 15th we finished, right? Became the Banter Club of England. And we're charging our own fans 97 quid. But they say, no, don't worry, it's not for all games. It's just for the big games. Oh yeah, the big games that we never pissing win. And we just get humiliated. Oh yeah, let's go pay 97 quid while City pump f***ing 5 past us. But I'm sure it came out about with all the cuts and stuff that Jim's done, he saved the club 40 mil. Yeah, 40 mil we'll never see. They're not going to piss and invest. They want us to pay for the pissing stadium. The stadium's not even started to be built yet. I wonder why. What's a good way to get money and rinse all of our fans? Charge £105 for the new shirt and charge them, let's say 97 because it's not 100 per ticket. Piss take.
Inconsiderate arseholes.
So not only should we boycott the megastore, something needs to happen now to put a dent in their pockets for this shit. They've raised ticket prices by 50%. In one season, our worst season in history, they've raised the price. Barada came out and said he consulted the MUST, Manchester United Sports Trust. He consulted them before he did it. So, hold on a minute. So how did that conversation go, Barada? Just to let you know, guys, we're raising the price tickets. You got any concerns? Yeah, I don't give a shit. Did it anyway. You can say you consult them all you want. They didn't have an input in it, did they? Because they came out and said this is a fucking joke. So again, like I said, it's going to affect over 20,000 people, this. So the first Category A game is going to be the Arsenal one. So I feel sorry for any fan that hasn't got a season ticket. You are now paying £97 to watch a big game.
As you can see, I'm getting robbed.
You know, 14 teams finished above us last season. So are they not classed as big games? Because all of them kicked our ass. And only the cup games, you know, the lowest. We're only in 2 cups. So we're going to be paying 32 quid to watch United versus fucking Curzon Ashton. The only signing we've done currently, at the minute, as it stands, is Cunha. But oh no, it's gone quiet. What are they focusing on, Jeffrey? They're focusing on another fucking tyre dealership with Apollo. We've extended it by 3 years. Oh, fucking great. That's the signing of the pissing season. Tyres. That's all we need, innit? Tyres. Even the guy that pissing owns it, probably, is the guy next to Barada. Look how happy he is. They have to sign with this lot. Here he is. This is why I put him in the thumbnail, right? Deluded as shit, right? Voldemort himself. He thinks we're going to win the league by 2028.
I'm not laughing. He's calling me off guard.
Fucking idiot. This tit best Wingardium Leviosa his ass out of the club if he thinks that's going to happen. Ah, he's more deluded than this guy. Of course, Barada said, we've just finished 15th, and it seems like an impossible task. No, it doesn't seem. It fucking is, my friend. But why not aim for it? That's a good idea, that. Why not aim for the Champions League as well while we're at it? It's going to be pretty hard, you know, considering we'll be in the pissing Championship. I firmly believe we can do it after making no signings. We have 2 or 3 summer windows to build a team to start competing to win the Premier League. Now, when they start saying about 2 or 3 windows, tells you everything. Read between the lines. They are going to be buying us 2, maybe 3 players this summer. You might as well write it off. When you've got Liverpool going out, blasting the fucking transfer market, selling shit they don't want. They've just sold a youth player for 30 mil, brought in 150 mil fucking striker, and they're still buying more. City have just gone and spent 4, got 4 new players in straight away, even though they got 12 in January. But they're doing business. Chelsea signed fucking everyone that has a name, so they're doing business. Arsenal have got in, the main midfielder. They're doing as slow as us, but still, their intentions are there. We've sold no one. The people that have left the club, they've retired. Oh, I don't know what to say about this club anymore.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
We're inactive, we're inept, and we don't know what we're doing. We put this guy in charge because he ran the show at City. Which city was this? Coventry. Do you know what pisses me off? When I do these kind of videos, and, me piss take little videos and my shorts and stuff like that, I do tend to, annoy a lot of people. Do you know what the main thing people come out with? Oh, coming from a club that spent 1 billion and you finished 15th. Fucker! They're quoting how much we've spent over the past 20 years. Remember, this Glazer ownership, 1.2 billion they've cost us since they've been here. Not put in, took out. We're still, 900 mil in debt. You don't see people coming at fucking City and all that saying, oh, we bought the league. City spent how much in January? 180 mil? They've already just spent 180 mil again. These bastards are supposed to be going court for cooking the books. Fucking hell. They've got the Walter White of cooking books, them bastards. And they've just been fined for, delaying kickoffs and all that. I did a piss take video on it, but they've just been fined 1.9 mil for doing that. They don't give a shit. They spent shit tons. They spent more than us. That's another argument for another day. But Barada came out and said, don't worry about this summer transfer. We like to take our time with transfers just to make sure we have the right deal. How long do you want to take? You've got Garnacho making a fucking mockery of us. But no, United's main focus, because Fabrizio said it, because he copied Ornstein, United's main priority is to get rid of Sancho on a permanent deal. That's our main priority, is it? We're a club that just finished 15th, and our main priority is to get the freedom fighter to a permanent club. Not the fact that we've got a striker that couldn't score in a junkie's house, but our main priority is to get Sancho out the door. Make that make sense. And he's happy at taking his time in transfers to get the right deal. Forgetting we start pre-season in 3 fucking weeks. And then, like I was saying about Barmu, however you pronounce his name, Fabrizio comes out and says, what I'm hearing at the moment is that the conversations club to club, Man United and Brentford, is still ongoing. Still.
How long is this going to take?
They rejected a 55 million bid, right? 45 plus 10 add-ons. They told us we want 60 total because they want the same as Cunha for some reason. This lad is waiting to join us. All he's waiting for us is to say, yeah, it's done. Right, you're on your way. Make your way over to Manchester. We'll do the, the shirt signings and the fake, oh, this is my dream shit. All the fun's gone. So when he joins now, it'll be like, well, we knew that anyway, but we could have done this weeks ago. We could be 4 or 5 players deep now if we were proactive. And then, speaking of twats going out, Rashford. He's just as bad as Garnacho, but he's come out deluded and been on snush or, laughing gas, and has compared himself and sees himself as a reflected Thierry Henry. Now, I'm a Man United fan. Even I know that's bollocks. I hate Arsenal, but Henry was very, very good. But for Rashford to come out and say, I play like him. Oh, Christ. If you played like him, Barca would have signed you fucking months ago, wouldn't they? But no, you're their 10th choice, my friend. He's actually made himself look like, a tit now. Because he's basically gone to Spain, bent over and said, Barcelona, please, I'll let you raw dog it. You don't even have to wear any protection. Just raw dog my ass and take me with you. So here he is, dressed like an Irish caravan holder, doing an interview in Spain on a Spanish YouTube channel. Doesn't speak to any English YouTube channel. Well, when he was here. Look at his little smile. I'm in Spain, I'm looking for houses, blah, 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 blah. Casadilla, whatever. Talking about he'd love to play with Lenny Yamal. I mean, he's only 17, so I don't know what you mean about playing with him. He's still a minor.
Nonce.
He's, cheerleading the shit out of this move to go to Barcelona. They're signing Nico Williams. What the did he need Rashford for? This will end up in Rashford securing a loan to Barcelona and won't get used because he's shite. And then we get on to the third Musca prick, freedom fighter Sancho. He's been touted recently to go to Juventus or Napoli because he told Chelsea, I'm not signing for you, even though he's a boyhood Chelsea fan, because he wanted 300 grand a week, when their best player, Cole Palmer, is on 130. Now, roll on to him now inevitably coming back to Manchester United, because we're absolutely arseholes for giving him that contract. I don't know why we did it. Whoever was smoking glue that day needs putting in prison for that. But the Napoli sporting director, direct quote, Giovanni Mananana, direct quote, our offer is clear. We will not pay Sancho's requested salary. So this cheeky shit has gone to Napoli and said, yeah, if you want me, pay me 300k.
You're joking.
If you want 300k, my friend, they should be making statues of you. We sold McTominay last season. He's a fucking icon in Napoli now. You played shit for Dortmund. You did shite, bang average for Chelsea. And now you think you have the cheek to ask for 300 grand a week. We don't need that toxicity around our club. It's like another fucking Pogba. It's like Pogba had kids and he birthed Sancho, Rashford and Garnacho. United are asking for 25 million euros. About 20 million quid, yeah. We won't even get a Twix fudge or a curly whirly for this bastard. And I just got excited and nearly drooled when I said them three. Behind George Best and Law, it's Twix fudge and curly whirly.
It's funny because he's fat.
I bet you any money, all of them will end up on loan. United will bring in no money because we are so useless at doing transfers. It's actually scary. Woodward's gone, right? And he was bad. Now apparently we've got Jason Wilcox and Barada in charge. And they're just like the fucking Chuckle Brothers and as bad. Getting on to the other one that needs to go. Fair play to the lad though. Anthony. His priority is to go to Betis. But he said he will take a pay cut to make it happen. But if Betis can't afford it, he will go anywhere just to play football. Good riddance. The Premier League was not for you, my friend. At least he's actually coming out and saying, I don't give a shit where I go. I just want to play football and get into the Brazil team. That's the mentality of a person that wants to do good in his career. Rashford, Sancho and fucking Garnacho would happily sit on their ass and earn whatever we're fucking paying them. So just getting off my frustration because I am sweating. I mean, I could wring my shirt out if you could see it underneath. Here is Louis Zaha, a.k.a. KSI's brother, who's had an interview himself talking about said twats a minute ago, saying some players will say, I want to play there or I should be playing in this position. Those players should shut up. Why? Because the result that we had last year is ridiculous. If you've got 20 goals, you can ask those things, maybe. But none of those players have scored more than 15 and they're asking for things. It's crazy. This was a man that was brought up by Fergie, right? We brought him in from, I think it was Fulham or Everton. If you're going to go to the gaffer and say, I want this, this and that, you best have a good fucking argument. All of them have been shite. And they're coming out saying, I want 300k a week. I want to go to Barcelona. I'm not going to, lower league opposition. I want to go Barcelona, me. I want to go to Napoli. As if they're good enough. Even the teams that they're wanting to go to have said, we do not want you. You are like our 20th choice. I don't know what's in the water at United, but clearly you have been fucking drinking it, my friend. And slipped my mind. We have made a signing. We've extended Tom Heaton's fucking contract. He's 39. Do you know how many games he played last season? Fucking 1. Can you see where this summer's gonna go? They are putting the blanket. Fucking hell. What's an eyelash then? Should make a wish. Remember, transfers are not just done the week before. These are like years in advance. So it shows piss poor planning that we've done. It's come to Cunha. That's it. Whereas you look at all our rivals smashing it. Liverpool lose Trent Alexander. Go and get Frimpong. You know what I mean? They are the champions and they want to win it again. That's the problem with United. We're happy with the Carabao Cup and don't want to win it again. We've just been humiliated in the Europa League final. Not asked. We won't be in Europe again. And what did Amrin say before all this started? Everybody wants to come United. Fucking hell. End of season barbecue. Somebody spiked your drink, my friend, for saying that. Whilst we're on the subject of goalkeepers, United have been linked to Martinez, all because Aston Villa are in the shit with SRP, whatever the f it is, I don't know. PPP, in that car fraud thing that I keep getting pissing adverts about. If you had a car in the past 10 years and you fucking had it on finance and you think you've been shafted, download this app. But Martinez, we've been linked with him because Adana's apparently been linked with Monaco, but Monaco shut that shit down quickly and said, no. We actually want to improve our defence and not leaking any goals. Why the f would we want Onana? So that, you know, got Spartan kicked straight out of conversation. But yeah, Martinez has been linked with us. It'll only happen if Onana pisses off. And by the sounds of it, there's been a U-turn on the decision for that Muppet to stay, and Højlund, which I feel sick, literally sick about. And then this popped out of nowhere. Real Madrid have apparently turned down the first offer from United for Andre Lunin. And when the f*** did this happen? Because nobody's reported it. But it's come from Defensa Central, so that is about as credible as a phone number on Canal Street saying they will give you 10 grand to, you know, take him up the... It's not been reported anywhere apart from this Defensa Central. Sounds like a knockoff gun range, doesn't it? A Real Madrid keeper has been linked with United and apparently they've turned us down for 15 mil and they want 20. Bullshit, for all I care. Just before I get onto this, tournaments. I mean, it's been shite without football at the minute. I attempted and regrettably started to watch the Club World Cup. And oh by God, turned it off instantly. None of the teams in it, nobody's ever heard of. Apart from, you know, the main ones that like Juventus, Real Madrid, Inter Milan and all that. I think Chelsea and City are there, but they're not great, are they? How can you watch a tournament where they announce players onto the pitch one by one like a fucking FIFA pack opening? That's how shite that tournament is. And straight away, what was it Bayern Munich's first game? 10-0. Teams in there with players that are actual part-time plumbers playing against players like Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham. And these fuckers go back to work next week. Whoever wins that trophy, you might as well put Disney on it. But anyway, speaking of tournaments, the AFCON kicks in, start of January, I think it is, or something like that. And that means we're going to lose Ahmad, Mazraoui, Onana. He's not lost anyway. Might as well put fucking no one in the net. And, you know, if Mbeumo comes, he'll be gone as well. Now, you might say, well, we can cope. You know, we can cope, can we? Because if Mbeumo and Ahmad go, we have no wide players. The games that they are missing, Aston Villa away, Newcastle home, Wolves shite, Leeds away, Burnley away, Manchester City. AFCON's coming quick and fast.
That's what she said.
And we're going to be losing players. Great! Just what we f***ing need. If that's not a big indication, Barada and co, that we need players in depth, don't know what is. Looks like Carlos Tevez has been reborn. Just a little sidetrack away from everything now. City, like I was mentioning before, signing everybody that can kick a ball. I've signed this from Leon, Cherky lad. And like I said, he's done a Tevez reborn, saying, I didn't like it when Manchester United won the game against Leon because I'm a Leoness. Don't know what you identify as. You could be a toaster for all I care, but if you want to be a lioness, you be a lioness girl. But he said, now I'm waiting for the game to kill them. Oh, you're hard, aren't you? You little lioness. Yeah, so this Muppet's piped off, and then the first game he played for City in that fucking Mickey Mouse Cup, Pep did his old stress shit, going, oh, what have I done? You know, oh, what the fuck is this? Gives it the big and then looked a twat. But yeah, feels like forever that I haven't been to United. And I'm actually starting to get withdrawal. Look, see that? See that? There's been some action at Old Trafford. There was Soccer Aid, and fair play to Gingy lad. He snapped Carlos Tevez for us. That's the best thing he's done. That'd be the highlight of his career, that. Snapping Carlos Tevez, the dirty... Just prior to the game, I've only just seen this the other day. Look at the state of that. Why the f*** have we got a sky blue wall at Old Trafford? Now, if you just cut that picture and just show that bit, you'd think it's a City match, wouldn't you? What the f*** are our organisers doing allowing that? What is that all about? Wrong choice of colours you've done there, lads. Because I'm telling you now, that's going to be used to take the piss out of us now. So yeah, United had a fucking sky blue wall in the Sir Alex Ferguson stand.
It can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
The banter wheel just continues, doesn't it? That's the news thing over. That's me ranty stuff over. Because Christ, I will have an aneurysm if I carry on. When you have like life struggles and stuff like that, you don't need United to add any more shit to it, do you? But yeah, I did a few videos the other day, as you can see. I can't do a wind-up video without winding up Leeds because they're just easy to bait. But as you can see from the thumbnail there, I put Jimmy Savile on it because he's their hero and he's one of their own. And I shit you not, I had a Leeds fan message me saying, you've shown the highlights of United's goals, let's show the Leeds goals. Do you know how many times Leeds have beaten us since '97 in the league? Twice. So in nearly 30 years, they've beaten us twice. Once in the FA Cup. Never ever try and come at us with your hyped up shit. You're not even the biggest team in Yorkshire, you know what I mean? Sheffield are a bigger club than you know what I mean? So can you hear that? You can hear Leeds fans. I'm in Manchester and I can hear them over the Pennines crying. I've been threatened again as well. YouTube kicked in and got rid of the Muppet that sent me a death threat. Saying, you know, if you come to Ellen Road, you'll end up in A&E. And when we come to Old Trafford, I'll meet you at the BP garage.
Ooh, you're hard.
Look how angry they get over football because they can't take it that their team is shit and they will get bantered and will get relegated again. It's inevitable. It's Leeds. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics to go to Sweden to go and watch the Leeds versus United game. So that's only in a few weeks. Say hi. Do your little death threats. I'll do a Charlie Veach and just bring bodyguards with me. You know what I mean? No, not that sad. Just going on to the megastore one. I did do a video where I actually went to United and showed you the price of the new shirt, which is fucking ridiculous. £105 for the new home shirt. They've not released the away one or the third one yet, even though we all know what it looks like. But I went down to Old Trafford, showed you what it looked like firsthand in the megastore, shithole. But where I got my shirt from, right, I shit you not now, you could compare it side to side, you wouldn't even know the difference. And you choose the one that I've got, the replica, as better quality than their shit that they're selling you. If you do want to get yourself a United shirt, right, I went over to this website, gogm.com. And as you can see there, they do every other bloody league. They do kids' sizes and all that as well, but they do other sports and stuff like that. You have to be a bit secret when you're searching for United. You can't just type in Manchester United. Just click on Premier League and it'll show you how to put United in, because this is just a United thing. They do retro United training tops, everything, right? You name it. Look at that. Scroll down, hoodies, stuff like that. Yeah. There is quite a lot, so just let me skip. So look, see all the new ones and stuff like that, retro ones and stuff like that. Yeah? Look at the price. So the retro ones, $18, is about 14 quid. I got the brand new United shirt for less than a tenner. I can still smell the burger van smell from my sweat off it. But I'm telling you now, shit up. Don't be paying the megastore, the megastore, JD and all that. Don't be paying the stupid prices when these probably buy it off these from China in bulk. I'll put the link down below. Click on it, get yourself a United shirt. I'm going to get myself another one and put Hong Kong Champions of the World on the back. For the price of one of them Man United shirts, you can get yourself 10. And people go on DHgate and all that shit. DHgate have gone up in price. This one of my mates used it. So, you know, give me the link. I went, I'll have a check of it. Ordered it, came well quick. Caught him there, pulling it and everything like you do. You check your new shirt out, see if you can hear that. No little stitching out, nothing. Mint. Since the fixtures were released for United, a lot of people have messaged me. I'm in a few groups, you know, a few ticketing groups and stuff like that. Try and get away tickets and stuff like that because, you know, every time I applied for one last year, United seen my name and went, fuck that, that's that fat he's not coming. So yeah, joined a couple of groups to try and get the away ticket, and hence how I got Chelsea. It's difficult to get a ticket on the website because they'll charge you a fucking arm and leg. Now, if you want a face value ticket, just read that little bit underneath. If United win off the ticket that you've bought from him, he'll give you 50% back. He's not upcharging the ticket, it's face value. So whatever the ticket's worth, that's how much you pay. Which is mint, you know what I mean? You don't want, why would you rip off your own Reds? So yeah, I thought, do you know what? I'll give the lad a little shout out. If anybody wants any tickets for United next season, there's going to be fucking loads by the time we've done our 5th game because we'll be 5 defeats in. I'll leave his thing down below again. Okay, now, leaving everything down below. But yeah, like I said, I'll leave the link down below. Go and check it out. If you want a ticket, there you go. He's got shitloads as well. So make sure you have a membership. None of this screenshot and when you get the screenshot when you get to the ground, it's a picture of the guy's knob because he's got a full-on erection for taking your money for treble the price. Anyway, I'll pop up from now and then when it gets this bad and just compile it into one video because I can't be arsed doing the daily shit. I haven't got time for it and I'll just end up losing my shit. The suffering does not end. I am trying and I will do my best to try and get to that Leeds match in Sweden. But anyway, as everybody keeps calling me a fat greasy bastard with a teeth set like a piano key, I'll love yous and leave yous, Jeffries. Stay tuned. Take care. Keep up to date with my little memes my little short videos that I'll do. I just want to entertain yous during this shit time of being a United fan. Try and cheer yous up. That's all I'll try and do. Love you and leave you. See you soon. Take care. Peace!